would happen if the moon stopped? This was a question from my daughter. It was a typical innocent question you would expect from a 5-year-old. She asks these kind of questions all the time, but this one echoes through my mind even as their memory slowly fades. I could barely remember their faces, but the pain is all the same. When it happened, we started noticing the changes instantly. The lack of strong tide meant water receded, leaving bigger beaches behind. People living close to the shore enjoyed that, and it got much less crowded for everyone. When the other changes came, we quickly forgot about going anywhere. Nights became dark, impossibly dark. There was nothing to reflect the sun's rays, plunging the entire world into a merciless black void when it set. You couldn't see your own hand in front of your face. Streetlights were too weak to pierce it, and the most powerful headlights barely got through. Cars couldn't safely travel faster than jogging pace. Society was not built for it, and human activity ground to a halt at night. Without the moon's pull, Earth stopped tilting, plunging the planet into a permanent climate. Seasons became things of the past. Where there was summer, there would always be summer. Where there was winter, there would always be winter. Days became shorter, much shorter. The moon slowed down the Earth's spin, and without it, days went from 24 hours to 12. We had to adjust work, sleep, school, and every other aspect of our lives to the new calendar. Scientifically, we know those changes were coming, and we could adapt eventually. We had no idea what else was waiting. Parts of the moon naturally landed on Earth after the cataclysm. Some of those pieces contained latent life forms that had laid dormant in the cold vacuum of space. In the life-supporting atmosphere on Earth, they thrived. It helped they preferred the dark. We never went out then, so we didn't encounter them in the early stages to challenge their dominance. We didn't even know they existed. They and their nests were small then. The short days and the consistent temperature gave them ideal conditions to thrive wherever they happened to land. They used Earth-quickened cycles to adapt even faster, evolving over multiple generations every calendar year. And unfortunately, their nests and numbers grew. First, they were a nuisance, then they became a danger. Now, they're an existential threat. By the time we installed lights strong enough to pierce the veil of night, they had become apex predators. People who volunteered outside disappeared. Vehicles and their occupants were torn apart without warning. Once they found out where we lived, they came for our homes and built their nests in them. My family, along with many others, were lost. If you're hearing this, you are one of the few remaining. We need to find each other. We need to fight. We